Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
Where to?
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
Tell me, what would you say to doing a bit of reconnaissance for me? There have been whispers, rumors spreading around the kindred community concerning the Elizabeth Dane, the cargo ship that was towed into port recently.
Strauss. Maximilian Strauss. I am the regent of this chantry. It seems that disease has been spreading at an alarming rate throughout the downtown population.
Some sick graffiti. Alright, so let's hit the last round and see what takes us from there. You are not having a good time, ma'am. Tell. Hey, I saw you at the club. Yeah, man, you can really get down with your plaid pants. Jeez, these assholes are everywhere. And not doing much of anything either. Typical. It's like a freaking dead end now. Oh, hey. Well, that was fortuitous. It's not looking good. It's kind of a shitty neighborhood. Yeah! Yeah! My man!
Well, looky who made it back in one piece. Count Santa Monica,
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a stroll on the beach. Said you scored a lot of skee-ball tickets down on the pier there?
Yes, no prize though. I didn't save up enough tickets.
I can't imagine you did. I'll be too busy getting pushed around by every vampire with a week of seniority over you, am I right?
You could say that, yes.
That's usually the way the story goes. Same old bullshit politics from when you were alive. Don't it make you just want to rip someone's spine out? What? You saying that's just me?
McCroy sent me to the Elizabeth Dane.
Oh, really?
Oh, that piqued your interest. Yeah, what's up, Jack?
The sarcophagus. Did LaCroix tell you about the Ankaran sarcophagus?
No, but I didn't really trust him to tell me the truth anyway.
Yeah, well, maybe I should fill you in on the details. That sarcophagus is bad news. Kindred around the globe have been going batshit since it was discovered.
Really?
The word is there's an ancient asleep in there. One of the fathers of the vampires that we could trace your lineage way back. There's a chance it'd end up with him at the root.
He's asleep this whole time?
Ancients don't judge a man. They sleep whole ages away. And when they wake up, they're hungry.
So he'll wake up and go hunting.
It's more than that. Most kindred think it's one of the signs of the end, the apocalypse. Every religion has their own version. Kindred call it Gehenna, and the way they tell it, it starts when the ancients rise to devour their children.
Gehenna. Is this for real?
No one knows for sure, really. That's just a word that's been handed down through the ages. The Camarilla denies these ancients exist.
Interesting. I wonder if it's true.
Well, kiddo, I guess you're gonna be the one to find out. Hey, good luck. Try not to wake Grandpa Munster and kill the world, huh?
Oh, Jack. I like you. Nothing gets under your skin. Why is the prince sending me? And why did he send me to Santa Monica?
That's Cause he never thought you'd make it back.
Figured.
If Nines didn't stand up for you in the courtroom, you would have been toast right there, man. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, man, I fucking knew it. He couldn't toast me right there, so he just sends me on a fucking suicide mission. And now the prince has me in the precarious situation of, she could be useful, I'll put her in another mission, and if it goes well, then I've got an agent. If she fucking dies, then mission accomplished. And even though I've put that puzzle together, say this one. How did Nines make a difference? Because I already know the other one.
Public relations, man. Calculated risk. Ventura born in a boardroom. When Nines called him out, LaCroix realized it was time to show a carefully measured dose of Camarilla compassion.
You know, current politicians could use some of that. You're not much into public relationships, are you, Jack?
Yeah, man, it's called kicking ass and crushing the skulls of any asshole who steps on my toes. That seems to work. People dig it.
I gotta figure most of the anarchs here are Bruja. Is LaCroix afraid of Nines? I thought he was the boss.
LaCroix is the boss of the Camarilla in L.A. That's it. LaCroix is the boss. That's rich.
You're not part of the Camarilla?
Free living dead, kiddo. A lot of people like to use the label anarchs. What the hell that means? Look at it, kickers though, huh?
Yeah. So I think LaCroix's got a Napoleon thing going on.
Facts are like this. The Camarilla need us to buy into bullshit for any of their laws they need to dig. Now, telling free-living vampires they need to be ruled is a hard sell. So, the Camarilla baked up a plain nicey plan. Show everyone how great they are, so we'll all just jump on board.
It's not working?
Kid, we've lived in California, some of us for over 100 years, and we've kicked the Camarilla's ass out of town before. Seems like every time they smell blood, they're back trying to take over.
I get it. I ran into Nines, by the way.
Yeah, not a moment too soon, huh? He said you guys let those Sabat go, too. Nines must be getting soft. How can you pass up that kind of stuff?
You know, I was asking myself the same question. Like, he had a gun that just vaporized the vampire. Why didn't he just blow them all away? But why does he keep helping me?
He was left sireless, too. I don't know, maybe that's it. Well, he's got a thing for the little guy.
How do you think the Sabat found me?
Someone must have put a word out. Now, here's an interesting little scenario.
Uh-oh.
I'm just gonna run this by you, see what you think.
Shit.
What if the prince got the word out to the Sabat that you were the one to blow up their warehouse?
The sound you're hearing is my mind being blown. There would be no survivors based on how I left that scene. That could very well be. You think that's possible?
Hey, it's just a theory, man, but who else is gonna be watching this? Knowing where you're going.
Fuck. That's one deeper than what I thought. I figured LaCroix was just gonna use me and lose me as needed. I didn't realize he was just gonna guarantee my loss. Why would LaCroix help the Sabat? No. Just gonna go ahead and say that's a good point.
That's how the Camarilla works, kiddo, trust me. I've been dealing with these slimy shits for a few centuries now.
I want to ask you some more questions, Jack.
Sure thing, kiddo, fire away.
Tell me about these anarchs.
That's us, so I'm told. What do you want to know?
How long has the anarch movement existed?
Yeah, I could tell you about the history of the movement, about our struggle. What's any of that shit mean, anyway? Do we want to sit through history class here?
It's good to know your history.
I'm no scholar, kid, but I've been around. seen more and done more than most vampires ever will. I don't know that our situation's ever gonna be easy, but some things you gotta decide are worth fighting for.
Yeah. How can you win, though?
Fight harder than the other son of a bitch. Every time I yank a jawbone from a skull and ram it in an eye socket, I know I'm building a better future.
For you and you alone. Does Nine share your vision?
You bet, kid.
Is he in charge?
As much as anyone is. Nines is a stand-up guy. Takes the politics a little too seriously. Came up during the Great Depression, so I ain't wired to that shit.
Got it. What about the rest of Nine's crew?
Yeah, I'm not sure the story on most of them. Nines crew.
What clan are you, exactly?
Bruja.
Oh.
Most everyone here has Bruja blood.
Bruhaha. Couple more questions, and then we'll move on.
Moving right along.
Yeah. Tell me about the fucking Sabbat.
Again, does everything have to be about these dickheads?
Oh, I hope not.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless. Fun to watch, though. Like the Three Stooges with chainsaws.
I'd watch it. What's wrong with them?
The Sabbat are in the same business as the Camarilla. Sabbat have a little longer chain. They're slaves all the same.
Alright. Well, I'll talk to you later, Jack. Playing Call of Duty over there. Guys, this place is sick. Good music, too. Hey, man. You look familiar.
Well, if it ain't the talk of the town, poster child for Camarilla benevolence. What is the prince have his little bitch doing today?
Hey, you step back, alright, man? Let's dish it back. I'm looking for Nines. Now be a good boy and go fetch him.
Nines is expected. Have some manners and don't roll out your weapon. I'm scared. Act up again, I'll be the one showing your actions to the door.
Maybe instead of approaching me and being a dick about it, you could approach me and talk to me like a civilized individual. But wait, is this like a Klingon situation where it's you've got this honor and code, I'm supposed to clash up against it, and then you discover I too have honor and code. Alright, so let's go with that. Let's assume that, and then I have to defend my honor. Alright, you got a few minutes to talk?
What's up?
None of this vampire shit makes any sense to me. Yeah, I'm fucking new.
You gotta understand, Kendrick. You're carrying a 6,000-year curse in your blood. No matter how powerful it makes you feel.
Curse?
That blood is a tangle of chains that's gonna leave you bound in servitude the rest of your existence.
Why do you say that?
Your elders command the blood. They control the blood, and the blood listens. You'll never even hear their call. But the blood will. It'll make you obey.
Alright. How do you break free?
That shit stretches all the way back to Cain, man. Nothing you can do. Some ancient sleeping in a tomb half a world away has a bad dream, and you gon' feel that shit. Like it or not.
Who's Cain?
Cain, man. Father of all vampires. Killed his brother Abel and was cursed by God to walk eternity feeding on the blood of his children. Some heavy shit, sister.
Ah, the biblical Cain.
Keep your voice down. Is Cain real? I don't know. Not sure I want to know.
I hear you. Where are you going with this?
The point is, with this curse pulling your strings, you really want to sign away your right to fight by joining the Camarilla?
Man, I don't know. The prince saved my life, and I'm just kind of trying to repay the favor. I'm learning this as I go. What have you got against the Camarilla?
The Camarilla just ain't necessary. Their rules is just common sense shit. Sure, it makes sense. Like the Ten Commandments. You know the Ten Commandments, don't you?
I mean, I've heard of them. So, sure.
Yeah, thou shalt not steal, thou shalt not kill. Sounds good, but you and me both know what you belong with. What if some society like the Camarilla comes along and just up and kills you if you break one damn commandment?
Man, could you speak up over the music? Like, Skelter, you were whispering, and what I need you to do is talk to me. The music's jamming too much. Yeah, anyway. I've heard that Law and Order is every kindred's friend. But wait, no, I'm trying to win you over. You'd be a complete dick to him. You mean like, thou shalt not bore your audience? Anyway, I see your point. I see your point, Skelter.
See, we weren't meant to live like that. I followed someone else's rules for 3 years in Vietnam, but it wasn't until after the enlistment I understood real aggression.
So you're a Vietnam vet, huh? You know, that's one thing I noticed. You can't really choose, like, a black vampire. You just get a white vampire. You can't choose an Asian vampire. What's up with that? I wonder if multiple races were planned eventually. Anyway. So the anarchies are the way, huh? The anarchs are the way.
Anarchs, we have the only ticket to free living in the afterlife.
Oh, now I'm your friend, not the Camarilla bitch. Alright. But do you agree with the Masquerade?
I don't need to bare my fangs to feel good about myself. Masquerade is a fruity Camarilla label. Other than that, I ain't got no problem with it. Live and let live. We got enough to worry about.
Alright. That does make sense.
You know, speaking of the Masquerade, I just thought of something you might be able to help us out with.
What's up?
There's this girl who's been making a lot of noise lately. Real pain in the ass. She's a ghoul of this Huntoriador creep who disappeared.
What's her name?
Her name's Pat. She hangs out in the clubs downtown. She used to show up around here and act like she was everybody's best friend. It was all fun and games until a vampire sugar daddy stopped calling her. Now she can't get her blood fixed and she ain't so fun.
Doesn't she understand he's gone?
Man, she's been told he was dead. But listen, just ask again loud. She's gonna make a scene and get us all some real heat.
Alright. So, what kind of heat you talking about?
Vampire hunters, man. You start doing stupid shit and breaking the Masquerade and you'll see what I'm talking about. Trust me, hunters are the kind of trouble you don't want.
Oh. Alright, that makes sense. You don't want to be hunted. So, about your little problem with Patty.
She's crossed the line. Only time that mouth ain't blabbing is when it's sucking vampire blood. She's gotta disappear. Do this, and we'll keep it our little secret, you hear?
Yeah, alright. I'll do it to full rest. I'll do anything for my anarch brethren. That's right. See? See, now we're equals. We're on the same grounds, you and me. Alright.
Alright, have fun. I'd love to do this one myself, but I'm on the side.
Huh.
Just let me know when it's done.
Alright. I'll take care of it. I'll see ya, Skelter. Wait. Did you mean, like, kill her? Take care of it? Fuck. What's up, Nines?
You showed up. Good. Here's what I gotta tell you. And so you know, I don't lecture, I don't rap, I'm no bureaucrat. I'm just a guy out of nowhere who came to be involved in something 500 times bigger than you and me.
Go on.
You got a right to know the score. In Camarilla, this is the short of it. They operate a lot like a pyramid scheme. There's a bunch of these old timers at the top who God only knows what lies in mind. They lose their power, they die. They sired more to carry out their plans. And looking for a little power, then those kindred sired for their own schemes, and so on and on and on. It hurts my head just thinking about the mess. You know, we're Works out to exist. Only a few people at the top have any real power.
Alright. Isn't the prince the leader of the Camarilla?
LaCroix? Shit. LaCroix's just a guy who backstabbed and wheeled and dealed his way into becoming king son of a bitch of all the local Camarilla. Him and any of the traitors that sided with the Cam want power here, they'll get what's due.
Alright. I've already figured out you're not Camarilla, so I'm not going to ask that. I get the feeling that's the sort of thing that gets a person shot around here. So what are you all about?
I learned the way of this world during the Depression. A bunch of old rich bastards screwed the country. But did they suffer? No. The little people suffered. You can't trust the people at the top. The world would be a better place without them. All you can do is get a group of people together who aren't assholes. Find a place to put your feet up and make some examples of the quote-unquote elite. Keep the rest the hell out. Everyone's an equal here. The same thing this country used to be about. That's what LA has been. An anarch-free state.
Anarch Free State.
The Camarilla was kicked out on their ass a long time ago. We, the anarchs, didn't want to play their politics anymore. Now LaCroix and crew pop in like they never left? No goddamn way. Their laws don't apply to us.
Alright. Have you tried meeting with the Camarilla?
I got their meeting right here.
Fuck, man. Alright. Not a fan of the prince, huh?
LaCroix represents everything I hate. The Camarilla, stuck-up aristocrats, rich businessmen, crooked politicians. The only place LaCroix belongs is in an urn.
Sounds like you're Prince of the Anarchs. Anarchists, man. Don't put an anarchist at the top of a social leadership chain unless it seems to be... No, you just don't do that. Jeez. Alright. Sounds like you're Prince of the Anarchs.
No such thing. And again, newbie, don't throw those kind of words around lightly. You're risking a beatdown. I fought to keep LA free since I was embraced. A long time later, I'm one of the only ones left that hasn't bidded or switched sides. The most veteran soldier on the battlefield.
One more question. Any advice you can give me?
Here's what I tell all the new blood. 1, you get careless, that blood will make you into a monster. If you rampage around here, you get put down. 2, don't kill when you feed. No reason to. In this city, there's lots of ways to slay the beast without leaving a trail of death. 3, the Camarilla's full of shit. 4, watch your back, always. And lastly, learn how to fight. Because a speech ain't gonna save your ass when you're staring down the barrel of a shotgun.
Ain't that the truth? You got any moves?
After picking your ass up off the pavement back there, yeah, I can tell you don't even know the basics. Hold your hands up like this. Keep your body in an angle. Makes it harder to hit. Keep your thumbs out of your fists and put your weight into your punches.
Alright. I imagine my brawling's gone up. Thanks for all your help, Nines. Talk to you again.
LA's the school of hard knocks, so keep your friends close and your enemies in the barbecue pit. Once you square things with LaCroix, don't give that son of a bitch the time of night. I got my eye on you, kid.
Yeah, alright. Later, Nines. Hey. I said hey. Hey. Oh, you're gonna be fun.
Hey, so that chasing in there, County?
What the fuck's your problem? Man, everyone's so fucking hostile here.
Oh, you wanna know what my problem is? Alright, I'll tell you what my problem is. You ready? You are my goddamn problem. Anyone who's laid down with some cape in an ivory tower deserves what they get.
Oh, shit. Oh, man. I'm... The guy saved my life. What alternative do I have?
You want an alternative? Being you. That's a step in the right direction. I'm Damsel, then mother of these mothers, and one of this bitch since the boy.
I can see that. Alright. You don't say. Drink some bad blood or something?
Don't even joke about bad blood at a time like this. Don't you know we've got a plague bearer around here?
Plague bearer?
A plague bearer's a thing that doesn't care who they feed from. Now I know what you're thinking. We can't get sick, but the kind can. And kindred that feed on them start spreading disease. And that gets sick, it's an epidemic. CDC's in town as we speak.
Alright, that sounds bad. How do we get rid of one?
Seen old Yeller? May sound cruel, but it's necessary. If someone puts together 2 and 2 as to the real cause of an outbreak of bloodborne diseases, guess what happens? So the plague bearer gotta be found and put down. If the Camarilla really gives a damn, they'll help us out.
Alright. Anarch's helped me out before. Where do I start?
One of our boys' rules, his call, lives nearby in the Skyline Apartments. No stranger. Looked like death last time he was here. So you didn't get this, but maybe you can get more info for him.
Alright. Why is it always ghouls? I'll go check it out.
Wait, if Paul's not talking, you might want to start questioning the homeless pop. So many have been dying lately that it takes the city a few days to pick up the bodies.
Alright. I'll ask around. Later, damsel.
What did you just say?
I said later, damsel. Jesus. Can't tell if she generally can't hear me or is just in a rage. Hey man, treat that game with respect. It's fucking pinball. I don't care if it's Call of Duty. That shit is good fun. Hey! You can't be responsible. Fuck. Hey man. Whatever.